There one name. There is one thing that is going on now for a while. Why can be a team now? This issue of sit at home. More agas la support from me, more agas la them against. But many I person got this whole thing. Naga on. Because until I made the main thing address, all these indoors, indoor they were in support of sit at home, indoor they were against sit at home, the situation will be getting more worse. I am unable to this sit at home or the unlawful detention of Mazen Kanu. The court of the land, say higher. The government in power assemble. Even the tout in the government house assemble. Naga here. Now we threat to them. Talk directly to anyone because he's shaking. Abela Southwest region, all those who will help terrorize go the nation, steal from the government. I'm not talking about politicians. I'm not talking about military. I'm talking about civilian. They have threatened the government, killed. After every the government let them go scot-free. In the North Central, the same thing. Even the issue of Yenna, the Galu, somebody in Yoruba land, they many likewise antedate the issue Alago or Nagomri, Akoshaga Abaya since Gafe. But our own, we are still talking about it. Back to what I'm saying, this issue of sit at home. Until the government or under the power do the needful, I believe this sit at home guy continue on. Yes, I've gone to local and every day I made this sit at home, people are losing money. But some people now condemn sit at home and now. Not to mention how one thing. Remember, I said assume and they are the banana against. But in the Shariboku and then I condemn this sit at home. They could remember before all these Biafra agitators are making use of protests, and that protest lead to loss of life. And all these people now only youths, not ordinary people. They are all youths now. State. Kendele Buha, the Nigeria government military. Quote me anywhere. I'm right on that. And I witnessed one, but I'm not gonna say the venue. So Kendele Buha, the Nigeria government, at a point, the leadership of, or should I say, they're in charge of whether they have Biafra, autopilot, or Mazob, the NAS, okay. Since I protest to pass the message out to them to release Mazen Kanu, as their court said, and they refused. Instead of finding when they make protests here, the young ones among us are now almost unnecessary. Let resort to sit at home. Maybe this issue of sit at home. I think all these governors, senators, the thing happens, go to Abuja, talk to whoever is in command there, because it's not the president that is in command, whether the presidency or in charge, talk to them, let them release this guy. Because let's say release this guy here, this sit at home continue. If they don't come out with all boldness and still like condemn on such a thing. But someone get them under detention, unlawful detention, and the only way people say passed out their message to be heard is through this sit at home. If they condemn also, people are losing business, losing money, this and that. My brother, we are making a very big mistake. It can never achieve peace. And me want peace until justice is served. Also, I want to bring an get Pidanakala or Bidibaka. eme ka okwu shọ n'ntiri kulite ebe anyị pịtọwara ya ala ji nwata ihe nwata weli aka elu akụkọ ifo ewetu ya ala and ị ga-eti nwata ihe asị ebela aka and ndị na-akọndem ga destin ịma mgbe ụfọdụ eburu ozu onye ọzọ dịka ebu ukwu nkụ let's say ọnwa gị na position of Nnamdi Kanu na or your mother or your relative, then the whole region Abaka gas okay, let's do our own protest in form of this peace at home to pass the message not only to federal government but to the whole wide world. Amabala, this Ojieji, this man, we are against it, and you had or now some people they are against it. Or that your relative justice, will you be happy? Let's reason. Let's say in our position that Nnamdi Kanu are your relative and the whole wide Igbo region are they support, they make this protest, and then some group of people are against it, and not some group of people, politicians, they are up, anybody who is against it, this city at home is a politician, because all the nations ever has theory. After saying against it, will you be happy? The fact that this message for governors, senators, Indian Apota condemn or form one vigilante or whatever. If one piece to be achieved, do they need bear this ban out? Then this sit at home continue. Then you know who to blame. Or one week, they make this man there unlawful detaining him there. And people and they make their own protest to sit at home. But I condemn me. Even let see one thing about this sit at home. Everybody now is calling my son, a lawyer, and all this by fire by force. You must sit at home. The man might say it. I want my people to sit at home. I want us that east to be locked down on Monday. Sit at home for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He might not send anybody, but some group might come out. We must force this. Yes. Some group might come and say must force the whole sorry, Simon Ekpa Amonyo Amanda how I'm with them before. They might come and say by fire by force, we enforce this sit at home by fire by force, and the people must obey it so that Nnamdi Kanu will be released. People will do that kind of thing. Forget about Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. Oh, go to go dialogue, but this is a simple something. Give justice, then a shower peace. Go to people they involved. See that this man is released. Then in talk of sit at home. Trust me, this man ain't released here today. Let's say released here on Sunday night. Trust me, on Monday morning I get want this sit at home. So can I people can make a comment green one sisi lord. So all these politicians, them na Harry go na pa go na abaja chief for heavens rebel. So na team sit at home. We are losing things, yes. I go on Ibu, yes, but all these things for our own good. I am against, I am in support, but this is the only way they see me because this is a call off for protest. And trust me, yes, but the only way I guess I pass this message, I mean I will do this sit at home. It might pain us now, but for our own good and for our children. All of that in Nigeria, and a somebody gets from Southeast Naga with position got passing none of the whole thing on Southeast and all the whole beam. No, let's do the needful. Find the root cause of that sit at home. Address it first. Give justice to that first before seeking for peace. Without justice, there will be no peace. This is a common something. It's not about me saying it. This is a common thing. Whether Kenke Senator, I've forgotten his name self. If I Yoba, whether Enugu State Governor, whether Anambra State Governor, since you need to make such comment, put it into action. Go to Abuja, use all the necessary means, release this guy. Then there will be peace. You get what they have to say about do the needful, many the needful. There will be without doing the needful. Trust me, all these things never add more fuel to the fire. Only we seek we can more.